What's going on, Patreon subscribers? I am Lamont Baldwin, and this is the Hella Single Aftershow. Chris is still joining me.
Hi.
Hi. How are you, man?
I'm good.
That wasn't too bad. I love how you prepped to come on the show.
Well, I didn't
you
quite.
have your stories ready.
I was thinking about it. Like, I was really trying to have a through line of my experience. Like, I wanted to, so you could see from young Chris to now, how he envisions dating and how he learned what he likes and what he doesn't like. Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I feel like after listening to this, you're gonna have a new resurgence of DMs.
We'll see. I feel like I'm always the one that has to go after guys, and it's kind of annoying.
Has the amount of interest picked up since you dropped Reality Check?
I feel like not in a way like people are just yo, what's up? How you doing? Mm-hmm. It's I meet people and then oh, I watch your series, and they oh, I feel like I know who you are. I feel like that's you, and I'm yeah, it's a part of me, but not no one is sliding my DMs heavy yo, I saw you on your show. Yeah, that hasn't happened.
That's unfortunate. One thing I will say is that it's all about the approach, though, right? Mm-hmm. The hey, the yo, what are you doing? What's up? That's not gonna get you anywhere with me. Okay. Mm-hmm. I feel similar to how you approach sending a text, well thought out, crafted response goes a long way. For sure. You can get the number in the first message if you say the right thing. Mm-hmm. And usually what I do is I'll curve a guy the first time.
Okay.
And
is that the strategy?
Follow up. No, because usually.
You mean you don't respond?
No, I'll just say something that's kind of but I always say, you don't want these problems.
Oh.
Whatever guy was you seem one guy was you seem like you really know what you want. And I was yeah. And he was I can't wait I would love to get those first date questions with you. Okay. I joke about all the questions I ask on the first date. Okay. And I was you don't want these problems. So in my head, I was that's a no. Okay. And you don't want these problems. And then he responded with, you just seem like you know what you want.
And that's a good thing.
And then he got the number. Okay. The email address.
All right.
The Snapchat, Chris.
I see you. Not the Snapchat.
No, I'm playing. But yeah, as opposed to the
plain. I mean, I sometimes feel are you in what context are you saying this in? Is this a dating app?
This is DM.
DM. Yeah. Oh, okay.
I've been neglecting all of the dating apps.
I think in that case, you can kind of formulate a good message to say from seeing a feed. Because sometimes on dating apps you can't. Cause some people don't have anything on their profile, and it's all right, all I can say is hi. But yeah.
What do you make of the Tinder guys who have nothing in their bios?
Lazy. Just them, they're halfway there. They're just I'm just doing this because you can. That's what I get from it.
To me, I feel they're usually just in it for the sex.
Sometimes,
which is cute. Or if a guy has somebody made a joke on Tinder in their bio. Actually, they're usually guys put their height in their bio. Usually have nothing else to offer beyond being 6'7".
Yeah, there's some people that are just looking for that. Yes. I mean, and this is something I don't know if we talk about much, but there are there's the sex apps, there's Grindr and the other ones, and then there's Tinder is our more serious dating app, whereas for straight people that's their hookup app, which is kind of funny.
Backwards. I think it's super backwards and it's ironic, but I also will say this: I don't care which app you use, it's the same population of gay men. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, I think the conversation is different. I do think
absolutely, it's definitely different. But
you can weed out the people that obviously you can tell that only want to have sex. Sometimes.
Is that completely? If a guy approaches you hey, I'm not looking for anything serious, but I'd love to hang out, get to know you. When the subtext is, we can be cool, we can have sex, but I don't want to commit. Mm-hmm. Is that a complete dub for you, or would you
I think
consider it?
I think and I feel it depends on where I am, but I feel there's two types of things that happen. Like there are certain people that I put in a bucket of like, oh, I want to date you. And there's this other bucket where like it's like, oh, like you're just for fun, like yeah. And I think
so. Do you have a cuddy buddy?
No, I don't. Not like a consistent like no.
Would that be ideal for you until you were in a relationship?
I think that would be nice. Yeah, like because and the thing is with in that type of situation, I know it's not going anywhere, so it's like I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
And I can kind of like detach sexual from like emotional, and like and then if I'm really getting to know somebody, I try not to make it about sex. Like I try to like, and if I see it going in that direction, I'm like, oh, they're probably not too serious, or like, I don't know, maybe like, I don't know. But I think like I try to like keep it very like all about understanding who that person is and meeting them. You know what I mean?
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for sticking around for the show, man.
Yeah. Oh, were you about to ask me something?
No, I was about to ask you something. Go ahead. What were you saying?
Yeah, I'd go for your question.
My question was overall impression. Was it scary, right?
Of being on here?
Yeah.
No, not scary. I was interested in understanding who you thought I was, right? I feel like because we were having a conversation before this where you were like, I feel like people have this perception of who you are. And I was like, really? Like, what is that? Because I
think that just you are obviously attractive. You're attached to a major. You understand? I understand how people from the outside looking in would think that, oh, he's husband material.
That's nice to hear.
You don't think? Well,
I think that like
successful, smart, attractive. Like that kind of. That's what else do you need?
Well, I mean, I think,
and you're nice.
I feel like. Okay, so whenever I'm like, damn, like nobody is like actually like, I feel like I'm always the one that have to like pursue people. So I feel like with that, it seems as if maybe people don't care about those things. And so I'd remind myself like, oh, like don't be down, Chris, because you do have all these things. You are a good catch. But like, I don't know, like when that person's going to like come right
and recognize it.
Yeah, maybe people think that, but I don't see it coming to fruition. I don't know.
Soon come.
Yeah.
Soon come.
Yeah.